In this video, I'm going to show you how you can save and load selections. And this is very useful if you have certain selections that you need to access multiple times. This could be a logo, or it could be something that you're using commonly, such as an effect or a brush selection. So to do that, first we of course need to go ahead and make a selection. So we'll just use the quick selection tool here, and we'll grab, let's say, these discs. And this should be pretty easy to grab because the background is yellow. And so the dark contrast against the yellow background makes it an easy selection. And we just go up to the top, we click on select, and then we can go down to save selection. When we do, it says, where do we want to save it? Do we want to create a new document to save the selection in, or do we want to save it specifically for the disc.psd? So if we select this document, it'll only be used here, but if we select it to new, it'll be for any of the new documents that we open up. So we'll just do it to disc.psd, and it says what channel. We'll just create a new channel for it, and then we can give it a name. So we can call it, say, disc selection, and then we'll hit OK. And now that has saved that selection. So let's say I come in here and I begin working, and I want to come in here and do some edits. So I'll type disc selection, and we'll move this around. And let's say we don't like that. We want to go ahead and drop this down, and then that doesn't look good visually. We can maybe put that right here, but the font doesn't look good, so maybe we can come in here and change the font to something different. And all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to go ahead and make some edits so that you can see that even if we've lost that selection in our history, we can go back and retrieve it by loading that selection back. So here we have, some edits that we've done to this, and now we need to grab those discs again. Well, we could reselect them, or we could load the selection. So if I go to the top and I hit select, and now I go to load selection, it's going to ask us what we want to load. And so here we have disc.psd, disk selection transparency, or disk selection. So we'll choose disk selection. Do we want to grab that selection or the inverse of it? And then we hit OK, and it grabs that selection for us. So that is a very quick and easy way to save selections inside of Photoshop for your documents. And again, if you are working on a big document and you need to recall a selection over and over again, go ahead and save that out, and it'll really speed up your workflow.